Kyle Busch won 4 races at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the O'Reilly Series, plus back-to-back Brickyard 400 wins. And he almost became the only driver in history to three-peat at the Brickyard. Today, we're breaking down every single one of Rowdy's unforgettable moments at Indy. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation news is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. This is part of our ongoing Kyle Busch Remembered series. Every week as NASCAR heads to a new track, we look back at Rowdy's most memorable performances there. We've already covered Atlanta, Sonoma, Nashville, Michigan, Pocono, and Chicagoland. Now, with NASCAR returning to the historic Indianapolis Motor Speedway, it's time to relive his history at the Brickyard. Let's start with the numbers, because they're staggering. Busch won a total of 234 races across Cup, O'Reilly, and trucks in his career. That's more than any other driver in NASCAR history. He passed away unexpectedly at just 41 years old, only days after what turned out to be his final win. That's part of why this series matters so much. Every track brings back a different memory. Let's go back to 2015 and 2016, the back-to-back Brickyard 400 wins. Busch is one of only 3 drivers ever to win consecutive Brickyard 400s, joining Jimmie Johnson and Kevin Harvick in that club. In 2015, he took the lead late in the race, but it wasn't easy. He had to fend off challenges from both Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano through multiple restarts. Then, in overtime, he blocked Logano's final charge to secure his first Cup win at Indy. He led 19 laps that day. The following year, 2016, the story repeated itself in a different way. Once again, there were multiple overtime restarts. But this time, Busch never gave up the lead at all. He led an incredible 149 of the 170 laps that day. 2 straight Brickyard 400 wins. That set up something historic, a shot at becoming the only driver to ever three-peat at the Brickyard. But 2017 had other plans. In that 2017 race, Busch led 87 of the first 110 laps. With 50 laps to go, he found himself side by side with Martin Truex Jr. battling for the lead. Before that point, the two had actually been working together to control the restarts, but once they moved into the final stretch, that cooperation was over. Through turn 1, Truex's car twitched up the racetrack, and in an instant both cars slammed into the outside wall in a violent crash. Neither driver could continue. Truex's car actually went up in flames. Just like that, the three-peat dream was gone. And the drama didn't stop on the racetrack. On pit road, Busch's crew chief Adam Stevens got into a heated verbal confrontation with a member of Truex's crew. Now let's shift to the O'Reilly series, where Busch found even more success at Indy. 4 wins total. His final trip to kiss the bricks came in the 2019 NASCAR O'Reilly race. That race turned when Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell wrecked each other during a late race restart. That opened the door and Busch inherited the race lead, but he still had to hold off Justin Allgaier, who was all over him through the final 2 laps. When the checkered flag came out, just 132 seconds separated the 2 drivers. That's how close his final Indianapolis win really was. Let's go back further to 2015 and a different kind of battle. This time, Busch was the one applying the pressure. He hunted down Ryan Blaney in the closing laps of that year's O'Reilly race, glued to his back bumper for the final 20 or so laps. At the time, Blaney wasn't the Cup champion he is today. He was still a rising star, and he held off Busch's pressure for almost the entire run. But on the white flag lap, Blaney went a little wide exiting turn 2 and had to ease off the throttle. That was all Busch needed. He cut underneath Blaney and took the win. One more from the O'Reilly series, 2012. This one Busch probably should have won. He led 51 of the first 80 laps. But on a late race restart, he got loose while racing Sam Hornish Jr. for position. Busch spun out and the car was headed straight for the inside wall. Somehow, he locked it down, rotated the car, and throttled away from the wall while just about a foot from impact. His shot at the win was gone that day. But it remains one of the most impressive displays of car control we saw from Kyle Busch at Indianapolis. So let's recap those Indianapolis numbers one more time. In the Cup Series, 18 starts, 2 wins, 2 poles, 5 top 5s, 12 top 10s, and 329 laps led. In the O'Reilly Series, 7 starts, 4 wins, 5 poles, 5 top 5s, 5 top 5s, 5 top 10s, and 358 laps led. Combine that all together, and Indianapolis was clearly one of Kyle Busch's strongest tracks. So here's the question for you. Out of everything we just covered, which Kyle Busch moment at Indianapolis stands out to you the most? The 2016 domination, the 2017 crash with Truex, or that final win in 2019? Drop your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, make sure to like this video and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We'll be back next week with another stop on Kyle Busch's legendary career.